right now to talk to Mr. J.R. How did you like your surprise, sir?
You know what? I am really peeved. Ole Anderson, this was a big mistake. Now, I want you to look at me. I know you somewhere in this studio. What you just did was the biggest mistake of your life, brother. Because nobody tried to make a fool of Mr. JR's and his boys. I'm peeved. I am really peeved.
Get over here, that microphone. Ole Anderson, you couldn't take care of me, Scott Hogg Irwin, so you had to bring in your dogs, your mad dogs. Well, I'll tell you what, Ole Anderson, the hog man, Scott Irwin, is going to take care of Buzz Sawyer, the mad dog, like a mad dog should be taken care of. And when I'm done, Ole Anderson, I'm coming after you.
Fair enough.
Let me say one thing for Thunderbolt Patterson. I said a few weeks ago I was going to be on this man's side, and you kept me from going in that ring. And I told you many times, don't call me Ray Kennedy. From now on, before it's over, you'll be calling me Mr. Kareem Muhammad on your knees, Daddy.
And it's just one thing I got to say. Shine those bells.
All right. Well, I'm going to take a moment right now to talk to a gentleman who was the world heavyweight champion at one time and obviously has his sights set on that goal once again. I'm referring, of course, to Tommy Wildfire Rich, and a chance at Flair is forthcoming.
Yes, you know, Gordon, I may not have the big, pretty cars. I may not fly on the jet airplanes or have all the pretty ladies, but I got some dang good people that's back. Tommy Rich, all these wrestling fans out here. And like I said before, I come back to Georgia to get a chance and to prove to all these people that I could whip Ric Flair. And I think with them behind me, I give it 110%, and I think I'll come out on top.
Rogers charged in on the count. Rick Rogers just charged in on the count. And now Miss Brenda's in there as well. She caught him with a couple of Sundays behind the head. And they've got Rich down, and they are spraying him. They are spraying Tommy Wildfire Rich. And you can see that dash of pink all over him. Oh, brother. Well, they said they were going to get him, and I guess they did. But Rich is the winner of the match.
Joey, everybody in the TV studio saw it. Everybody nationwide saw it because of Hustler Rip Rogers. He's the blonde of WTVS, and he's the baddest guy around this place. And Hustler Rip Rogers deserves a shot with Nature Boy Ric Flair. So I'm proving to everybody that gets in my way. Tommy Rich, I told you, and I did it. I was going to spray paint your hair pink on Nationwide TV, and I did it. So I got rid of Ron Ritchie. Tommy Rich, I've embarrassed her. She slapped you around. I slapped you around. I spray painted your hair, and I'm going to finish the job anywhere I want to because I'm showing everybody around this place just who the baddest man around this place is. Who's the blonde around this thing? Who's bad, baby? It's me. Woo!
Well, that's an interesting observation. Of course, it's always easier to get somebody when you sneak up from behind, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Here's a special word.
Tommy Rich, anywhere you go, baby, Tommy Rich, you're mine because I'm going to spray paint your hair all over the place because I'm the baddest man in this place. I don't care if it's in the Omni. I don't care if it's in Knoxville. I don't care if it's in Saginaw. I don't care if it's in Cleveland. I don't care where it's at. I'm going to prove to everybody who's bad, and you got pink hair. Ha ha!
Well, we might find out in Huntington, West Virginia on the 31st, as a matter of fact. Now, the Mad Dog, Buzz Sawyer and Brett Sawyer, getting set to move out against Doug Summers and Greg Stone. And it was Sawyer wasting no time whatsoever, closing in on this brother. Stone in a lot of trouble now. And it's Sawyer crashing down across his chest again. Stone would like desperately to get over and tag up if he could. And let Doug Summers come in there and take some of that abuse and punishment. And it's Buzz Sawyer. Sawyer with a forearm across the middle of the back. Sawyer now continues to punish this man. So the Mad Dog, completely in control of the situation, gets him in a bear hug. Summers moves in, and Summers explodes. Summers, however, had not tagged up. Now he tags up. Summers again moving in. Short chopping right hand, another one. And Summers now beginning to take control of the situation, but Sawyer turns that around. Sawyer and Summers exchanging knees to the midsection. And it looks like Summers got the best of it. Oh, body slam by Summers, tags up. And it's Greg Stone back into the ring. Pretty boy, Doug Summers moving outside the ring. Brett Sawyer catches him. High knee lift. Brett Sawyer now with that rear chin lock, almost into a sleeper hold position. Tags up with Buzz Sawyer, the Mad Dog. Brother, the Mad Dog caught him with a forearm coming off the rope. And it is indeed Greg Stone driven back to the canvas. Got him in the front chancery now. Locked him very nicely into a front chancery. Smashes him back to the canvas. Greg Stone is in a lot of trouble here. No question about it. Greg Stone in a lot of trouble. And it's Brett Sawyer catching him. The base of the skull coming off the rope. Doug Summers tags up. Look at the red marks on the back of Greg Stone. And Brett Sawyer closes in quickly. Has Summers, the pretty boy, back on the canvas. Summers squares up. Flashes out, catches him with a boot with the right hand and an elbow to the base of the skull. And Sawyer firing back. This is an Australian tag team match with television time remaining. And so we're seeing the Mad Dog, Buzz Sawyer and his brother Brett Sawyer, back in action as they came as quite a surprise. Ole Anderson apparently responsible for their return to Georgia, much to the dismay of J.R. and others, I might add. Sawyer keeps the side headlock, makes the tag with the Mad Dog. So, wow! Beautifully executed slam. Got the pinfall. And so the Mad Dog, Buzz Sawyer, and his brother Brett Sawyer emerge victorious, and it's Sawyer hovering over his man. Tommy Wildfire Rich has shown me
about what an improved man this Italian Stallion is. What a strong individual it is. Well, take a look at this right here. 21-inch guns, 242 pounds of twisted steel and sex appeal. We're ready, Daddy.
Well, they are indeed. I'm sure they will be there. And, of course, Mr. Bob Roop, you'll be in Troy and in Cincinnati.
You know, it doesn't matter whether it's in Troy, whether it's in Cincinnati, Ohio, or whether it's right here. I can make a lot of points by putting you in your place, Thunderbolt Patterson. I've heard you ask for opportunities. I've heard you ask for chances. I want to hear you ask for mercy. I'm not going to give it to you.
Well, fair enough.
Yes, Gina and Ole, April 1st in Troy. Come on down. We're going to beat you up right there, any place we can.
Well, we're going to find out. Troy, Ohio, April 1st. Cincinnati and Cincinnati Gardens on April 6th.
NWA Wrestling returns to Troy, Ohio and Hobart Arena Monday, April 1st. Match time is 8 p.m. A World Heavyweight Championship goes on the line. Ric Flair defending his title against Ronnie Garvin. In a return match, no disqualification. Tommy Wildfire Rich against Rip Rogers. It'll be Scott Hogg, Irwin, and Kareem Muhammad going after the National Tag Team Championship. Ole Anderson and Gene Anderson. The national TV title will be Bob Roop against Thunderbolt Patterson. There will be 3 other matches.